Alright. Cheers everyone, Zemalf here. Welcome back to Golden Lab. Welcome back to little bit of celebration for 14 years of Let's Play videos on YouTube. This game has nothing to do with the celebration, but that's what we are doing today. Just playing games. And I played a couple of hours of Golden Lab. So let's continue. Where in the previous one we were a little bit unlucky. We were already in position 6 when Romano got their tire broken and they lost like a whole lap, were dead last in the end. Fischer crashed from position 7 towards the end of the race, so we were close, but we didn't quite get there. So in this one we are giving the better car to Romano. So it didn't save this, it saved the upgrades but not the car. So Romano will have the better car, and in the future we'll probably try building a new one. So it costs 5, so we could do that. And then yeah, how good it is depends on our engineer. So if we just compare these at the moment, like the performance differences actually with these upgrades are not that great. Now that I look at it, so basically its upgrades are mostly for improving the reliability, not so much the performance. This is only, I just figured this out, I didn't realize this. So we get a little bit of performance boost, but to truly get performance, we need to build a new one. Yeah, but I think having one car that is more reliable is a good way to go, because that way we can maybe get one of them to top 12 and get that bonus dollar. Chapman attempted to sabotage LeBron's engine but was caught. What? Well, there is an option to spy on another team, but okay, things are getting heated up, it's only race 3. Come on, McLaren, I mean LeBron. Okay. In this session there will be a trial track on the end of the qualifying. Schwarzwaldring is a dangerous track, so let's try not to crash. Okay, Romano with a better car. Let's send them out with... okay, we can actually try with intermediates, and maybe then towards the end of the race try the wet ones. I'm just taking a little bit of gamble here. Just trying to get a clean track. Hopefully everyone leaves the pits before we get to the end, which is not going to happen. And I think in this there are like long stretches of wide speedy things, so I think in this one just going for the chassis and top speed first makes sense. So I will at least do that with Romano first, and then maybe with Fischer we go for the steering and see how that goes. So they are currently in their fast laps. I will make this the double speed, because there's kind of not much happening here. And let's see where our times settle up when everyone comes in. We are shooting for like top 12. If we are higher than that, it's amazing. Interestingly, Fischer is faster than Romano. Fischer has... Romano's car is better. Huh. Go figure. Okay. So we see that wet range there, right in the middle of intermediates, but not quite yet for soft, so we will continue with the intermediates. And those who were not in the qualifying sessions, for the first 2 races. How this works is that we have certain amount of engineering points depending on our engineer when we do 1 lap, and then we can fine-tune the car, basically taking the most out of the engine, the chassis and the steering. And if you reach exactly this, I think it's 71 to 75 range, that is called the golden tuning. If you hit that one exactly and don't go over, you will get like a bonus 5 to 6. So you can get plus 80, plus 81, plus 82 to the engine, chassis or steering. The chassis is just the maximum speed. Engine is the acceleration, and then steering is the braking and cornering. So on tracks where the maximum speed is important, chassis does the most things, but then usually it's best to go on a balance here. This time we didn't have a sponsor challenge. Last time we had a challenge to at least tune one of the cars to golden tuning on the engine. So I will focus on Romano's car. Maybe we'll do like balanced, and we'll try to see where we get. We just go with maybe we go with like engine and chassis, and we go with steering and chassis on Fisher. So how I approach this, that I look for potential for more than 3, and we go for those. So for example, in here we have a chance to get more than 3 of these updates with 4 points, and it's a little bit better than this 5 to 13. So let's start with here. And our engineer and crew chief have tuning master, which increases the minimum by +1 and +1, so 2 in total. So when we see 2 to 2 here, without the tuning masters, this would be 0 to 2. So it's pretty, I think I picked up a pretty good team. Just for those tuning masters, it helps massively with this phase. So let's go, what did I say? I did say chassis and steering for you, and then yes, okay. So I will continue focusing on that. So these 2 out of 2s are always good. We have a little bit of more potential in these ones. So well, on the other hand, we have a chance not to get points. So let's try that one. 13 sounds good. We got to 13. So here we have a chance for 18. We only got 6. Not great. Okay, intermediate tires. Let's go. We'll send you out immediately. And we'll tune your car. Still intermediates. And with you we'll go for chassis and engine. Let's try to get big on the chassis. 15 is good. +10 there is decent. +11, getting pretty lucky. +5. Okay, pretty good. Pretty good. And let's send Fisher out as well. Good. Yes, in the tuning, that if there is like 2 to 8, the 2 is the minimum you get and 8 is the maximum you get, and then you spend the amount of engineering points to get that. So, and that's why I'm kind of looking there that if we have a chance to get more upgrade points, more than 3 upgrade points per engineering point spent. Both are doing really good, 8 and 10, but they are falling now that others are getting times. So 12 and 14 is not great to us, but the track will try as we go on, as the rain will stop now. And then it towards the end we'll have the best chance. So we'll try to save like a really good run of soft tires towards the end if possible. Intermediate tires are still good. The time did improve, so let's try to go with that still. Okay, I think I will... like a little bit of balance here is probably what we want. I want to see a difference between their times based on if we have steering or engine upgraded, with this one being relatively same. Let's see if I can get better ones here. 3 to 17, let's shoot for that one. Only got 6, unlucky. Let's try to go for that one. Let's see if we get lucky here. More than, let's say more. Let's shoot for 13. Got 16, nice. If you don't ask too much, the RNGs will give it to you. That's my secret. Okay, let's get 2 points in there. Good. Send you out. And then with Fisher. So, again explaining this. We have 15 engineering points, or engineering ability points. And if I click this 4 to 17, we might get 4, we might get 17, or something in between, but we always spend 5 points, and that's it. And we are trying to shoot for this 71-75 range in the end, if we can. So, as long as we are getting a little bit above average, we are kind of good. Okay, I would really like to get this one. But with this car, I'm focusing on the engine and chassis, so I'm not going to. Let's try to see if we get a better one in here. 4 to 14, we got 6. Unfortunate. We got 9 out of that one, that was good. Okay, we got 9 out of that, that was good. And then we have guaranteed 2. And it's guaranteed because we have the tuning master. So it actually reduces the minimum from 0 to 2. That one. And that one. And that one. Pretty good. Still intermediate. Let's go. So I'm just sending them out fast and fast and fast because we can get more tuning out of this. And we always change tires. What we could also do is just do quick tuning and not change tires to save a little bit of time. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe that's a smart way to do in the beginning. Huh. What if we just push with the same tires for the first tunings in order to have like a possibly squeeze in 1 extra tuning session there? Yes, Romano has the, well, in theory, better car. But at the moment they are really close to each other. So Romano has the better car, and I've been focusing on these two. They did improve still. I think I need to go a little bit more, like towards the end I want to balance it a little bit, but having a like golden tuning on one of these would be so good. Let's try the 6 to 18. Ooh, we got the max. RNGesus, help us! Okay, let's try to go a little bit balance here. Plus 6 is good. There's no way we get other 18. Okay, I take 13. 13 is good. Green there. Okay, we are still on the intermediate range. Let's go for that one. I will send you out just as soon as possible. I don't care about the traffic. We just want the lap in to get more tuning. Okay. Pretty balanced. 3 to 14. We got 6. Unlucky. 8 in there. That's alright. 8. 2 to 7 is pretty bad. It's 5, okay. We still have more than half of the session left, so I think I can golden tune in there. It was pretty big improvement. Pretty big improvement, so let me just pause it there. And the times are kinda the same. But looks like at the moment Fisher is doing better, so that tells me that what we are doing to Fischer's car is better. Okay, others are pushing for great time. Okay, Fischer has an empty track now. If they're gonna improve their time, let's watch those sector times. We're seeing green. We're seeing green. Come on, Fischer. Okay, back to 11. Only 500th of a second from there. So I think Romano needs more engine to be competitive. But let's try our luck here. We got the Mach 17, which is so good. Okay, this one can overshoot if we hit the 13, so I'm not risking it, because if you overshoot the golden zone, you will drop back to like 50%. So it's a massive risk. Only 4 in there, super unlucky. So if we have like four of these, it's guaranteed better than this. So these two to 3 with 1 are actually pretty decent. So let's get that. Let's try this one to get close and then maybe guarantee that towards the end. Okay, we are still on the intermediate range. We might just go on intermediates. That might, even in the end, might not be dry enough for softs. But let's see how this goes. Again, just sending them out as quickly as possible to get those tuning points in. Because all this tuning does affect the race as well. It's not just this time, but these improvements are there in the race as well. Okay, so Fischer is doing pretty decently. That's a massive improvement there as the track was getting drier, so we know that the engine is helping. Let's gamble once if we get lucky here. Got the minimum. 2 for 5, so bad. So bad. Yeah, these are not super great. Yeah, these are actually pretty bad. Okay, getting the 15 from that is not great because this might actually hit the zone. Yeah, we got it. Nice. Okay, intermediate still the way to go. So again, traffic doesn't matter here, it matters when they go for their hot lap. So Fischer did get a clean track, that's good. Well, kinda clean, they have the fast cars there. Okay, Romano is not doing hots. Oh! Just when I said that they actually pulled incredible last part there. Fischer still pulling better time. Okay. I think giving them balanced cars might be okay. That's it. The track is getting way better and our tuning is as well, so we're getting massive increases here. Let's see if we can hit a golden tune here. Nice. Very good. Let's try to get that towards the 16. 12 is alright. Let's get that. Plus 5 is okay. And if we get lucky here, it would be good. If not, let's go for the guaranteed points here a little bit on the speed. Still alright. We still have time. Still have time for sessions here. We'll see if we can squeeze in softs at the very end. Looks like it's pretty far from the range. So it might not even happen in the end. Maybe at the very end but yeah, we'll see. Okay, if we hit goods on these potential 19s, this could be great. 15 is brilliant. That can overshoot, so we're not gonna take that. That's 11 there, which is good. Let's try this. That quite can't hit it, but it's pretty close. Okay, let's watch those. Are they getting green sectors there? Actually, they're not in the... Romano was in the hot lap. Romano is improving. Green on the second as well. Fischer, green on the first. Romano from 14 to... Okay. This is the first qualifier where it's not wet. And looks like we are not... We're struggling a bit. Looks like everyone is waiting. Maybe everyone is trying to... They're considering of going for the softs in the end. Still have 9 minutes. Yeah, I think it needs to be intermediates. Let's just try to get these tunings here. +5 is good. Okay, if this one hits higher, it would hit the golden zone, and we got it nice. Okay. Pretty good tuning. Pretty good tuning for Romano's car, I gotta say. This went decently. Yeah, we are okay with this. Can they make it in time? So we sent them out in 9 minutes. Yeah, the soft ones won't do. Let's try to hit the golden there. We did it, nice. Our tuning went really well this time, like really well. Okay, let's see if we can get lucky. So. Okay, it's actually pretty damn good timing. We are cutting time, but so are others. There's I think we could maybe hit the 10 spot if we get a good time, but this 12-13 is more in where we kind of should be. We did really well in the qualifyings in the previous ones. So 820 out. We might get another tuning out, but might not be able to send them for faster time. Okay, Romano pulling green sectors, but so are others around them. Okay, how much can Romano improve? Boom! 9! Hell yeah, stay there. 10. No. No. Don't do so well, guys! Damn it, everyone is doing so well. Fischer pulled 11. Okay. Everyone is doing so well. We don't have time for additional time. We have time for additional tuning, but they will not have time to go for another time. So that could exactly hit the zone. Ooh. If we hit 9 or above, so do we risk it? In theory, it's more likely to hit, to not overshoot it, but I just know that it will overshoot it. And yeah, it's not good enough for softs here, but as I said, they don't have time. I will risk it. Let's hope this stays under 8 or under. Perfect tuning. Okay, that was lucky. Whew. That was lucky. As said, they will not have time. Or maybe they will have time to get one more time. Quick. Okay, I will not change tires. I will not change tires. Maybe you can get there as well. Not sure. Not quite as good tuning for you, unfortunately, unless we hit this like to 18. Might get there. Both cars golden! Woo! Okay. Wait, you always need to change tires? Oh, crap. Okay. Then you're not gonna make it. Okay. Can't do better than that. Can't do better than that. Come on, Romano. Get to a hot lap. I think this is still timed. No, it's not. Okay, so even if they get past the line, they can't do the time. 11 and 13. But we have as good of cars as possible. Some went for soft in the end. I didn't see if they actually improved their times, but okay. $11 and 13 is good. Like it's about where we should be. We just got so well. Last time Romano started from 10 to 6, so if they can pull something like that off, but probably not in the try one. Hopefully, okay. This time there's actually some tire strategy in the place because the track is dry and it will get rainy towards the end. This will be an interesting race for sure. Okay. I don't think this game tracks like the dirty and clean side of the track, so the side here doesn't matter. Just thought here that we are now on the other side than we were in the first two. We're definitely not going for intermediates because the track is dry. So now the question is that Romano being on 11, will we... If it's gonna get... There's a little bit of wetness, but it's kind of more or less dry. So we could go with softs. Maybe with Fisher. We could try to push hard tires towards the end. Maybe even go with two hards. Just go on a different strategy there. And so we'll probably go for... Should we start with mediums? If it's gonna get wet in there, we would see what happens. If it starts to rain a little bit there, then we have the option, but that's pushing the mediums for... Maybe, should we just start with hards? Or push in the beginning when it is dry with softs. And just go for 2 stops. If it looks like the forecast that it's gonna rain, we might change into intermediates here. Let's go with 2 different strategies. Romano will get softs, and we will push at the very start to fight for positions, and then ease down. Rodriguez partied. Rodriguez is where? At the end. And the crew chief of La Prom partied. Or injured or something else. Okay. Wait, last time we got such a good start with Romano that let's see if they can pull it off again. Whoa, not so. Fisher got an incredible start. Wow, Romano got such a bad start there. So it looks like the hard tires were somehow better in the beginning. I don't know how that's possible, but sure. Oof, okay, they just passed us in the in the corner there. We see the other guys. Other guys so well, but they are pushing with the same strategy there. Okay. Interesting, very interesting to see so many different tires. So many different tires there. But Romano should be doing so much better on softs. But I'm thinking I should maybe just push them and go for hards in the middle. Hopefully we see the weather forecast there soon. Both of them unfocused. Let's change into this view a bit. I will speed it up. Speed 2. You a bit as well. Okay, we got one crash there, Schaub crashing. I don't know, the best teams going with mediums. Did I fail going on? Well, obviously the softs strategy was completely failure because it has not helped us one bit. Speaking of bits, okay, it looks like it's not gonna be that much tires, so I will just go with hard here, and because there's a little bit of like triple, but then it dries again, so it's not heavy raining, at least. And if it's gonna get wet in the end, we're gonna go for that one then. So I will bring Romano in early, because obviously there's no point in driving there with the softs if they can't do anything. And I think now's that was a nice pit stop. I will push Fischer here a bit. They have a clean track. Well, push their engine, that is. They will need to be careful around this part here. Bad lap. Let's not push the engine there. Our forecast always correct. The forecast we see in the beginning, before the race starts, that's not always accurate. But then what we see here is exactly what will happen. So we don't see the end of the race yet, but the forecast said that maybe rain in the end, but we don't know if it's gonna happen. Clean track for Romano, so let's push it a little bit there. Before it gets... before the little bit of wetness comes in. Fischer is fighting for 7th, which is pretty amazing. So when I'm changing these, it changes like the estimated fuel and tires, and these are pretty accurate. So if we see that we have 2.7 laps at the end with this current fuel, and yeah, so we can still push for like 1 extra lap with the fuel during the race. Hey Snefton. 14 years indeed. 18 if we count the first gaming videos I put in, because I had some World of Warcraft videos and tutorials already in 2007, but I consider that 14 years of Let's Playing the actual time. And I streamed on Twitch in 2011 for the first time as well. So I'm talking about YouTube Let's Play anniversary, but I've been here as well, regularly since 2020, but I streamed for the first time in summer 2011 Dwarf Fortress. Later that year we were streaming Skyrim. I don't remember the exact timelines. But I didn't stream much. It was irregular every now and then. But then 2016 I was streaming Dark Souls 2. Okay, but it's looking pretty good for Fisher, depending on how their tires hold up. Because Fisher has not pitted yet. So if we could pull... Fisher has been able to keep this good with the tires they have. And it actually looks like it's not gonna rain at the end. So I think we'll go with 2 sets of hard for Fisher. And as they have been able to do so well, they might actually be able to hold top 10. It was, I don't remember exactly, but I would say maybe early 2011, the Justin TV transformed into Twitch. So I never streamed on Justin TV, but I did stream in the very early days of Twitch for the first time. June 2011 June 2011 was when Twitch was started. I think I was on Twitch in very beginning, because I recall streaming Dwarf Fortress in the summer 2011. Maybe I heard about Twitch or saw it, that it was a new thing, and I jumped in immediately. Honestly, I don't recall. I do remember I did stream Skyrim on release day, 11/11/11. That's that is for sure. Okay, focus on the race. Fisher should probably pit now, and we'll take another set of hards that we can push then a little bit. Yeah, it's not even close. Like, Fisher can easily do it. Okay, ooh, okay. I think we need to spend time to fix that steering above. Yeah, that reliability is horrible. Yeah, let's take a longer stop. Do I follow motorsports? I'm like a casual follower of F1. Not really others. More or less the same thing with like VRC, the rally. Maybe because Finns are doing so much better there. We don't have a driver at the moment on F1 unless we count Bottas. But mostly, like, I was watching very regularly, in the days when Mika Häkkinen and Kimi Räikkönen were in. So like 90s, early 2000s. Okay, let's push your tires, because we're gonna pit. Okay, we did get Fisher's pit stop done as good as possible. We had to do those repairs, but it was alright. Let's push Romano here a little bit, as they are... Okay, the track was a little bit wet. Let's watch their stress level and not push them too much. I think we could actually... You know what? Push. Let's... Wait, let me see. Can I go to the end with mediums? Potentially good. What's the performance difference? 1000 to 978. Okay, the difference is not that big. They are in theory a little bit more speedy. Okay. Let's hold Romano on the track a little bit more, and we'll try to finish with mediums now that we see that the track is gonna be dry. It's gonna be sun shining, so the weather forecast before the race was not correct. There was just a little bit of triple. So my previous answer that what we see here is always accurate, but the forecast beforehand is not. What is the graph on top of the wetness? I'm not gonna lie, I'm not 100% sure. Because it's... I've been in my head calling it dryness. But I think it's like traction, like a... Like, anyway, you have more grip the higher it is. That's my assumption, but it's not actually explained anywhere. Even here, it is showing these things from the info screen, but it's not explaining this symbol. Unless it's in the wording. Higher rubber on track. Ah, yeah, there is. It's a rubber amount on the track. So yeah, what you said. What you said there. That how did you word it? Kind of track evolution. We'll be able to maintain higher speed. Okay, so yeah, it's getting better here. I think if we push for mediums. Actually, can you push it a little bit there now? Just to hold on to that one. Let's see if we could bid for mediums already. Looks like we can. And reliability on Romano is way better. We can even push with that a little bit. So Romano in. Less than 9 seconds stop, that was brilliant. We are watching the stress level as we are pushing. Let's push the engine as well. Ease. Top 10 is amazing. Romano was in the zone, so let's push. I think there might be some others who still gonna have a stops. Okay, we have 2 points. Fisher doesn't have much extra fuel, so we need to stop there. Okay, there's still space. One pushing a little bit. Come on, Romano. Yeah, you can push a little bit as well. There we go. Come on, Fisher, fight for that 9. Still have extra fuel. Okay. 5 laps to go. Yeah, Steiner will pit. Kukkonen will pit. Others probably not. Yeah, unless Steiner risks it. It's not in yet. Push. I think Romano... Okay, if Kukkonen pits, Romano might make it to 12. Okay, we can push the engine there. Okay, we can push the engine towards all the way to the end. Okay, Steiner pitted. I think that 9 is what we're gonna get, which would be amazing. Let's take it easy. We can push the engine because we have fuel. We will be like on fumes in the end, but it's okay. He's down on driving. I think we are so clearly 9th that we don't even need to push the engine. Or maybe we will. I don't think that affects the... It doesn't affect reliability. Push, push, push. If Romano can catch 10, that would be both guys on points. But it's 2 seconds gap. 2.08. Speed up the race a little bit. 1.75. Oh jeez, Romano. Last lap. Everything you got, Romano. Get that 10th. Come on. Don't crash. He's in the zone. Come on, Romano. Yes! Eat my dust, Hustler! Yes! Yes, Romano! Woo! Hold it now. Don't die. Oh man, 9 and 10 guys. 9 and 10, both guys on the points. Oh yeah, that's a massive win. Oh man, okay, that was achievement for use every try compound in a race. Okay, I think we got there because Vilaipa and Schaub did not finish. They might have been before us, but if you don't finish, you don't score points. Oh yeah. I think one of my speakers blew up. No, it didn't, because even if I speak like this, it's maximized. Even if I yell, it's still the same volume. The intensity might be different. I have a noise gate there, don't worry. Okay. We are 5th. No wait, this was this race. Where's the standings? And we got the extra, we only need to be 12th. But still, we would have not been top 8. So getting that next best sponsor, we couldn't do it. We are 11 and 14 in the whole standings, which is pretty damn good for us. We were expected to be in the 17-18 after all, so things are looking good. And being 6th in the teams is incredible. Oh, good points. We did have the Patriot on both of them, so they do get the bonus for that. Yeah. So Fischer, that might be why Fischer was better with the worse car, because of that. Okay. Repair all the car parts in a single pit stop. That's horrible. That takes like 45 seconds. Don't use the same tire compound on more than one driver. The other hand, we could do this with just... Okay. Don't use the same tire compound on more than one driver. So if someone goes on like hard, the other would go medium, for example. Or soft mediums. But if we put... Okay, I think I understand what this is, so we can do this. That's just gonna take too much time, so it would be basically giving up race for that guy for $2. Okay, we have 5 smackaroos. We will be going in Japan, where the track is typically wet and dangerous. Oh wait, that is true. If the race is gonna be wet, we can't do that. But luckily there's no penalty for that, but I think the other one was equally bad. Yeah, should always pay attention to the track before you check the sponsorship, but in this case it didn't really matter. Okay. For the number 1 car, I think we want to build a new engine, because that 48% is bad. And also, again, it was already the previous session a question about the wear and tear. These numbers definitely go down. So it doesn't reset to 100%. So you are kind of not only upgrading but maintaining. Yeah, let's see how the race is. But let's build a new engine. That 48% is horrendous. So we're gonna get minimum 90. So if we see something above 2263, it would be good. I think this gives, like, increases. The engineer's trait increases the minimum. Some of them have, like, specific, like they are really good in engine or chassis. I think that's more generic what we have there. Let's build a new engine. Okay, I think we got the minimum. We got the 90. But it is more performance. So it will go into the number 1 car. Can we sell this car, or is it... Oh, it's like spare parts. It's like spare parts. Okay, but that is significantly better engine now. It's it's 90 better. Okay. And then we can improve its reliability with upgrades. It might explode or not. That's the gamble. Okay. So let's see. So this will be in the race. Doesn't matter in the... So in the qualifying there will be a dry period and then it's gonna be wet. So hitting it hard in the beginning will get our best times. Steiner, partied, driver of the Bancroft, Kruger, crew chief of the Pope. Okay, let's go here quickly. Yeah, it's not gonna be too bad, so might even be intermediates all the way. It's a little bit wet now, but not wet enough for intermediates. So I will just put the tires out quickly and go out. Wait a bit with you. And just send it there. So again in the qualifying, of course we are trying to get good times. But more importantly, we just want to get laps in to tune the car. And anything above 10 is amazing for us. Okay. Looks like we didn't get it here in the... So we still have time to push for the dry period. dry times here, yeah, it's still gonna be good. So now the first tuning here. So let's see. Let's get those. Okay, so you have the better engine. We should tune that to even higher. Plus 16 there is great. Plus 9, we are really getting lucky here. We are getting the maximums. Oof, not a 19. Jeez, that could have not been better. Incredible RNG there. So we're gonna give you the engine. Send you out just as quickly as possible, and we're gonna give you the chassis. So we're gonna give you the maximum speed. I think this is somewhat balanced, but I think just maximum speed alone won't do much. Maybe I should actually... let's go for the steering with you. Both with same speeds. Okay, let's see if the RNG is in our favor here. 11 out of 19, that's pretty good. Hit the 9 there, that's alright. Just getting these guarantees here. Let's do... yeah, that's gonna be bad. Just get that out of the way. 2 out of 5. So the engine is acceleration, the chassis is the top speed, and the steering is braking and cornering. So on like a track where it's all about speed, the chassis would be most important, and in a track where it's kind of very tricky corners, not long straights, then the chassis doesn't matter much. Currently 9th, but others are improving their times, so might not keep that, but that was alright. We can still keep on shooting. So right about here, before it starts to get wet, is the moment when we need to get our times. Fisher got better time again, and they were focusing on the steering. So let's see if we can get the golden tune on the engine if our RNG continues to be great. We got 16 out of 18, that's incredible. So looks like it is. RNG is still in our favor. So I might just... ooh, okay, we're not gonna hit those because those will overshoot 75. And if you go into red, which I have not done yet, we would drop to like half. So either even 66 is better than just overshooting that. Okay, let's go for the steering because that seems to be pretty beneficial. This is actually not that great, so let's spend that there. Got 16, got 12 out of 16, that's pretty good. Yeah, these are not great. Plus 7. Just keep on sending them out as soon as they are out. Not so much watching about the traffic. We just want this tuning done. Still softs. Let's try to get a little bit of... engine for you. Come on, RNG. Romano continues to be its unlucky one. Plus 8 there, that's decent. Yep. Not super, but I'll leave with that. Fisher is improving their time. Nice attack. Romano, 11, pretty good. Right now is the kind of possibly the most optimal time. But on the other hand, as long as it doesn't get too wet, like even here, maybe here it's kind of a balance. Balance maybe too wet towards the end then. Okay, let's try to hit that golden tune. I think this will get it guaranteed. Yep. And then we know we will go for the chassis a little bit so that we have speed here in this part as well. +6 there, that's pretty good. Let's get guaranteed 2. See if we hit close to 15. Got 11, that's alright. On sending them out as soon as possible. While the track is still a little bit... Okay, we have been so unlucky. So unlucky with Romano's tuning, jeez, compared to Fischer. Oof. Okay. So unlucky. +6. Okay, there we got 14, that saved us a little bit. +3. Let's get the chassis up a little bit with these guarantees here. Okay, we still have time. Fischer going on a hot lap. They have a slow car in the front and Fischer actually got bad focus. So they might not improve. Okay, they are still hitting greens. Yeah, but only 11 instead of 9 because they were not that focused. Yeah, Romano caught it up. That's unfortunate. That might have been the best conditions we had on track and Fischer lost a little bit of focus. So we are fighting for those 9 and 10 there for sure. But towards the end we probably can't do it. Yeah, we can still go on softs. Let's see if we can get something good here. Okay, Fischer continues to be RNG Jesus. Orange Jesus even. 3 really good rolls across the board. Okay, let's see if they hit close to 20 here as well. Elvis alright. Alright, Homeric, take care. Okay. We need a little bit of luck on Romano now. 11 out of 17, we take that. 11 out of 17 again. Okay. 8 out of 9, brilliant. And 4 out of 4. So. I will speed this up a little bit more here. We are no longer improving our times. Oh, actually Fischer is. Hey, top 10. Same time with Villaipa. Romano, unfortunately, 14th. Now it's gonna get wetter. Yeah, it's gonna be risky for the softs. I think they're still gonna perform and then we might change into intermediates after that. See if we continue to be lucky. Fischer has been so incredibly lucky with these tunings. It's incredible. Yeah, we can still do this next track with softs. But we will not improve our time. But we can get the points in. And then try to get the time with intermediates. If we wait a little bit, then the intermediates would be better, but the softs are... As long as they don't crash, it's gonna be good. Okay, if we get 3 or more, this gets the golden tuning, and we did. 12 out of 16, that's pretty good. $15 minutes left. Speeding this up because there's kind of not much here. We are no longer improving our times. I like that the game automatically goes into speed 1 when someone is in the pit, so you can keep the speed up, but... okay, so we need to go for the intermediates now. As said, I think our best times are already there. Now it's just gonna get better, so we can't improve much. Okay, this can hit the golden zone, and it did 85. That's about as high as it can go. That's really good. That is pretty good. Okay, these are a little bit risky. So if we hit that 14, it would go down. We did not, so we have perfect tuning for Fisher here. And even session remaining, so really good RNG for Fisher. Which means that we could actually wait before we send them out for the track to get a little bit better. Maybe let's just shoot for a couple of laps here, so I'll just send them out. They just don't need to tune anymore. Yeah, big difference here. Intermediates there. Let's try to see if we get like a bigger. Okay, if this hits 14 or higher, it would hit the golden tune. Oof, close. Okay, so we're gonna get it with this one then, which is great. Then top speed for Romano is lacking, unless we get lucky here. Okay, 8 out of 12 is pretty good. Okay, with Romano we want to get them additional laps in so that we can fine-tune that chassis as well. Hey, Astro Boy, how you doing? Okay, let's see, are we... probably not gonna see improvements in the time, yeah. Fisher still 10th, same time with Villaiba. I'll just see that the track is not getting that wet that we would need wet tires now. Okay. I think it's still best to go early. Even that the grip is improving a little bit. Send them out there. And then let's see if we can get not both cars on the golden. Probably not, unless we hit high in here. Okay, it's gonna be close actually. Okay, not quite, but we might get one more tuning out of them. What if you press the X next to tuning? We might test that with Fisher, that can we send them out with same tires. I'm pretty sure it doesn't send them out, but I might be wrong. So if I hit this one, I hit X, yeah, it just doesn't do anything. You still need to change the tires for this tune to change into send out. It doesn't do anything. Okay, doesn't really matter for Fisher, so we don't need to send them out. We can still change the tires. And we can just squeeze in the last tuning here, so we should be getting both the golden tunes here, which is great. Oh no! Oh no, the worst part! Oh no! Why? Why did you give me these and not the small ones? So this is 50-50. I will stick with 69. Because that will fall... On the other hand, we have points... I think it falls to like 50. So do we do the coin flip here? I think it's actually more likely to overshoot that. But 75 is still good. So it needs to be... Yeah, okay. We've been lucky with this before. After this I have 10 points to fix it. Yeah, I will risk this. No need for skill when you are lucky. both cars golden tuned. And no need to send them out because we can't improve the time anymore. Hey, the D-man. Is there any downside in using more tires? In the qualifying, no. You actually have to. So, in a sense, this qualifying is... There's no limit on the tires. You need to change the tires every time. And in the qualifying, you can't use the medium or hards. It's only soft, intermediate, or wet. And then in the actual race, there, the durability comes to play. Okay, so we ended up being 10 and 14. 10 is pretty amazing for us. Unfortunately, couldn't push there, and Romano, the gap is not big, but would have been nice to have them there closer to those guys that we are usually fighting with. Okay, so the race is gonna be wet, no tire strategy, and I can't get this sponsor $2, unfortunately. But it is what it is. So in this one, I think, yeah. Oh wait, the track is dry in the beginning, but it's gonna get so wet. This is interesting. So in the very beginning, we could try softs. Try softs, but it's gonna get wet really fast. So would we risk it with Romano and just push like mad with soft tires, and then go with intermediate wet? Does repairing the reliability during race pit stop help, so you need to use less money after race? That is interesting. Interesting point. I don't know. But we did see those reliability numbers go down after the race. Yeah, that is an interesting one. Like, say, if I was out of the competition, like I was in that one race with Romano that we were just dead last, no chance to improve. Maybe in a situation like that, I should just see if that helps and repair it. But I think it's more of I think there's RNG in that. It's RNG in that that kind of how they fix it. Basically, how they fix it after the race. And that's why the numbers are different on the different cars, but I'm not sure. Okay, but I'm thinking of going with intermediates on Fisher, kind of which I think is a better choice maybe. But we'll try to take advantage of this initially dry track. And we'll push with acceleration in the beginning. We'll be okay fighting each other. If you're gonna pass, you're gonna pass. So let's see how that works, and let's see what others choose. Will there be others on softs? Will there be most on intermediates? Pretty balanced. Pretty balanced. Let's see how the start goes for Romano, who in theory should have a better start. So it's yeah, I think it makes sense that top teams go with intermediates. Is there less than one speed? Looks like not. Okay, let's see. 10 and 14. Ooh, good start for Fischer there. Oh, Romano. Okay, looks like the softs are... Oh, Romano. Okay, can you came back while we are driving? Oh, that was horrible starts. Horrible starts. Romano got 1 dream starts. And we need to watch for this stress so we can't keep on pushing. Let's save the fuel as well. Yeah. Looks like the soft strategy did not... It did work for Steiner and Schaub. It worked like incredibly well. Hey, Krishna, thank you so much. Thanks for the congratulation anniversary well wishes. And thanks for stopping by here on Twitch as well. Very nice to see. Let's keep on pushing these tires because we're maybe gonna change them. Okay, Romano got past Kukkonen. Ooh, look at Romano. Okay, they do well on the straights, but then they kind of they lose in that last corner, and they lose badly on that one. Maybe that's also the chassis speed we have. So here they just swoosh by in here, but then they lose in this corner massively. Yeah, it's not going great for us. It's actually going pretty horribly for us. So we are not doing great with our softs, and we're not doing great with our softs, and they are. Okay, let's see if Romano can use these softs here for one last turn, one last lap. Okay, it's definitely intermediate now, but it's still not wet enough. 70% is decent, so let's stick with that. Okay, Fischer got 9th. Yeah, everyone. We were the last one to change into intermediates. Romano is very last. Sponsor challenge we have failed already. Just couldn't do anything with that. Wow, we failed so badly with that softs on Romano. I think maybe if it gets like super wet in there, they can conserve and change into wets at a more optimal time. Fischer is doing great. It's only a matter of like if they push the intermediates long enough so that they could change into wets, because it looks like it's gonna be extremely bad. Also, I like these clouds over the track there, kind of limiting our vision a bit. It's very nice. Fischer is in such a safe position. They have 18 hours behind. Can they even change tires and be... How much is the total pit stop? I haven't really paid attention to that. Okay, we need to burn a bit. I think Schaub behind Fischer changed from softs to intermediates. How did we do so badly with Romano? Okay. Fischer is in the zone, so I will push one lap. Come on, catch Acosta. You can get past, you can do it. I think it would be beneficial of changing Fischer into fresh intermediates and then see how long we can keep those on. Well, we passed them now and they went to pits. Actually, can you push now? Yeah, it's gonna be wet. It's gonna be so wet. Man. Oh, Romano. Romano is so bad. Romano is so bad. Okay, it's actually gonna get wetter, so I can change straight into wet tires. Some of them are on intermediate, so this can actually help us. Ooh, our top speed is 54. We're gonna come in one time anyway, so I think let's go into wet tires, and I think you should be pushing those intermediates. Come on, come on, come on, Fischer, come on, come on, yes, hold that 8, yes, good job, Fischer, yes, 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 yes. Fresh wets there. Others on the immediates behind you. You got this, Fischer. Okay, Hössler crashed. They were on intermediates. Wets, absolutely gonna pit now. Actually, because we are last, should I even repair? Okay, I'm not sure if they can. Romano might need to come for another pit, but if they do a fast stop there, that might benefit them a little bit. Okay, they can hold on to these wets if they conserve. I think Romano is a little bit screwed. So the other sponsor would have been so much better, but it's a little bit of RNG. But Romano is not last, and they have positions there to fight. Everyone on wet tires now, obviously. Fischer's 7th position is very safe. Very, very safe. I think with Romano we'll try to conserve. Conserve where we can. And see if we could squeeze in without pit stops on them. Ooh, Fischer is actually gaining on... Holy shit, they're actually gaining on Lotus. Or whatever this was in the game. Since we need to pit once anyway, I will also push the tires here a bit. The track is gonna be super wet in the end. but the grip is gonna be better. Let's push the engine a bit. I don't know how it works if you burn the engine but save the fuel. Fisher is like in the middle. Big gap in front and back. No, but maybe Romano should come to pit as well. They will either be last or last. Actually, let's see how these pit stops go here. Fisher is just staying there in the middle. I need to ease up on the engine a little bit. Last or last, yeah. Okay, Fisher got focus, so let's utilize that. Fisher is gonna lap Romano. Okay, I think Fisher is gonna come in. Let me just pause here for a second. Those others are gonna come for a third stop. So Fisher should pit now. And they can almost fully push their tires if it comes to that. Ah, failed pit stop. No! Oh my god, RNG, come on! Okay, at least we are 12th. At least we are 12th. Okay, push a little. Man, we will gain some positions there. With pits. It's in laps to go. I think because both my drivers, they have basically almost zero skill. Like 1 or 2 skill. The variation of their performance is massive, so that's why it can swing so much. A little bit of easing on the engine still. A little bit there as well. Fisher has fresh tires. All those guys in the front will take new tires. At least they should. Okay, the first guys are going to pits. But these 8 to 11 are the important ones. They are not pitting. They can't... I don't think that they can get to the end. There's no way. Okay, 14 went to the pit stop, so Romano might actually pass 10. Nah, couldn't even do that. Okay, now people are going to the pits. Okay, we can push the engine to the end with Fischer. 0.1 laps left in the end. A little bit of easing down still here. Romano's last laps will be pretty rough. Okay, there's still 7 to 10 positions who will pit. So Fischer will swoosh by here. Position 8, position 9 that is. Oh, I pushed Fischer a little bit too much with the stress level. Eight and 7 will pit. 7 is on the pit. Come on, Fischer. Come on, Fischer. Come on, Fischer. Go, 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 go. 7. Fight for it. Fight for it, Fischer. Okay, push the engine. Okay. Just don't crash, boys. Just don't crash. Okay, we have the worst tires on the track from all the teams because we went early. Let's see if it works. As far as being on top 10, we are relatively safe. I would take yellow flag here. Would take yellow flag. We are burning fuel, so we are going to fumes in the end. Romano, don't fight, so you will let Fischer by, but then you will hold that 8 there. Oh, this will be... Oh, they let them both pass. Okay, that's fine. Come on, Fischer, fight for the 7. Fight for that 7. Let's push a bit. 1.76 to back. 1.84. Okay, calm down. These last laps will be a little bit murder here for us. Little bit murder. Okay, they are catching up. I'm pushing a bit. Oh, we might lose the 7th before the end. Schaub has such good tires. I'm pushing here like strategically in certain corners. Trying to gain a little bit. Watching the fuel, 0.2, 0.3 in the end. 5 laps to go. Can Fischer hold to it? Let's watch this to the end. They are faster here. They always gain there because they have better top speed. So we need to push in these corners. Little bit risking the tires. Yeah, I think Schaub might have a chance to overtake here. Okay, pretty good Fischer. Pretty good. Pretty good Fischer. Yeah, we are totally failed with Romano, I must say. So, not sure if it would have been different if we if we had intermediates in the beginning for Romano as well. A couple of laps left. Can Fischer hold on to the 7th? Let's not crash from 7th position again. .36 gap behind. We have a little bit of chance to push here in the end. I think Fischer can hold off Schaub. Ooh, okay. They are getting closer. I think they are pushing as well. Not right now, they are not, okay. Oh, follow. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be so close. Okay, better. Okay, last lap. Push. I think we got it. I thought that was the lap, but it's counting for the leader. It's counting for the leader. Okay, pushing the end. Yeah, easy. Good job, Fischer. Fantastic results. Oh, that is so good. Yeah, I think we won because of 2 pit stops. But with Romano, it just completely failed. That initial soft was just not working. And also the McLarens or Laprans beating Esolini. Look at that! Look at that! We are 4th on the teams, beating all those higher teams. This was impossible for us, but we did get the bonus. Fantastic. Fischer is 10th overall. Okay, yeah. Obviously, Fischer is our #1 driver now. So they we will put everything there. We are quite securely, in a way. Of course, it takes just one good result from Pope and they swoosh by us. But being 6th on the overall on teams is pretty good. Okay, looks like we are hitting. Imola next. It's a dangerous track. We have $4. So Fischer did have a good engine. The reliabilities are just horrible. So kind of actually the car difference is not that big. The reliability is big, but performance is not that different. So I think we're gonna put more reliable parts in there, and we'll upgrade that new engine to be a little bit more reliable. I do like this. Like I have not played like the motorsport manager or F1 Formula 1 manager, but the simplicity of this, because it's only a couple of choices, and then there's a little bit of in the race you are controlling when they are pushing and when they are not, and that's it. It's kind of super simple. There's like 5 things that you are doing instead of everything in those more complicated ones, so I do like this. Probably should give a go on those more complicated ones as well, because they can be fun, but I do like this. For the simplicity. Okay. We will have completely dry qualification, which is good. So send them out quick. Just to get those tuning sessions in. Racing simulator is then a completely different thing, because then there you need to know how to drive. And then it gets very different. Because, for example, I might actually enjoy tuning a car in a simulation, but when it would be up to me to actually drive consistently so that I would see if my tuning works, that's probably where it fails. Racing managers, I do like Football Manager. I do like those games, so after that initial hurdle, I enjoy those games a lot. But this game, I was able to pick up and know everything about the game in 5 minutes, because it's so simple. And then it's just kind of optimizing those small strategies. But in those games, it can easily be like 10-hour learning curve, and even then you don't know half of the game. On this track, I think the top speed is not that important, so I will put Fisher on engine and Romano on steering, I think. Nice 18 out of 18 there. Fisher continues to be the lucky man. 13 out of 13, what the hell, Fisher? 17 out of 19. What is happening? What is happening, Fisher? That is incredible. You can't hit that. That's so good. Okay, I will take that one. Let's try if we can find something better in here. Not only Romano is not as lucky, but they are also getting worse. Okay, 3 out of 3. Minimum for them, and their options were bad as well. So, yeah. Not RNGs is not equal to our two drivers. Stable version of Racing Manager Heat, pedal to the metal. I've not heard that. That's pretty good. And also kind of if any board game is done like really good, really well, it can be fun to play. And if you like the setting a little bit, like are you playing the game and rolling the dice, using the cards to like do some trading and conquering, or are you driving a car? There's not that much difference there. Think about it. Okay, I did notice that it was actually a little bit wet in the beginning, like not completely dry. So in this one, towards the end will be the best times. So let's see if we continue to be RNGs here. We were not. Those were not so great. Let's try to see if we hit it here. 12 out of 12. Now Fisher's RNG luck is back. I'll just take these because these are guaranteed. Guaranteed twos. Okay. If we get 16 on the next lap, let's try to remember, then this point carries over. Because we don't have it at the moment, so I wasn't paying attention to that before. It's gonna be used that on the next one. 5 out of 12, Romano, come on. Come on, RNG. Really? Okay, he does with like 16 out of 18. It actually worked. 17. How about that? did you play Muscle Hockey Manager? I did not. I have played the... What's the hockey manager made by a Finnish developer? Is it East Side Hockey Manager or something East? With softs and hards, there's no grip. Well, there actually. I can't show it now. I can show it in the race. So it basically goes in a way that the soft tire is the fastest, but least durability, of course. And then in the hard, it loses a little bit of the, or quite a lot of the speed compared to soft. So it is actually a pretty big difference. How much is it in seconds? I have no idea. Okay, if we hit 17 or higher here, we would actually get to golden tuning already. Okay, Fisher is bribing whatever RNG is controlling this game. Golden tune on the third tuning is incredible. Let's get these guaranteed ones. 2 out of 4. That's good. So they have, let's say in total, they have 103. 125 in total. Let's compare that to here, where we have 65 at the moment. So let's see how close to 125 can we get. 11 out of 19 is decent. That was not so great. Let's get a little bit of that engine there. And I completely forgot to check if we had the points. Okay, so that's 80, 88, 94 versus 125 tuning points. So that's the RNG difference. There was no 16 points. Thanks for paying attention. I wasn't. So the point did not carry over. I wasn't paying attention to our times here. But we are kind of focusing on tuning the car and try to get the time when it completely dries up. But Fisher on 8th. Romano on 9th. If we could hold on to these sort of positions, it would be incredible. But I wouldn't be surprised if Vilaiba pushes for a better time from there. Where's Vilaiba? Ah, 5th! Holy sh... What? What? So fast. Okay. 18 out of 19. Got a little bit of like back and forth RNG in there. Let's go. Again, like 1 point left there, unfortunately. Times are improving, so that's good. Five out of 16. 5 out of 14. Come on. How can it be this, like, other guy rolls all the high ones and the other guy gets the lows? So unlucky. Haha, it worked. I jinxed it. 16 out of 16. Good job, Romano. Track is about to get drier. Let's see if we have open track. We have, pretty good, no traffic. Fisher lost focus, so they're not gonna do a good time. I think Romano will pass Fisher on this lap. Even that Fisher is improving. 10th. Ooh. Fisher is... Okay, I don't know if it's the car. Is it the tuning? But Fisher is just outperforming Romano in every way. So if we if we're gonna consider one of them number one driver, it is Fisher. 10 out of 18, 16 out of 20, man. If this one would hit 19, it still wouldn't gold zone it, I think. And okay, I guess it goes back and forth. It's pretty good. We still have a chance to do golds. Golds on the tuning. Let's see in here. 7. Okay, if this hits 7, actually I'm not gonna take that. Let's take 2 out of 2. Let's take these safe ones. If this hits 3, it will be in the zone. Nice, good job. 13 out of 14. RNG improving for our friend from Mono here. Fortunately, one point left out. Seems pretty good slot for us to drive in. Not too many in the pits at the moment. So let's see how Fisher does on this lap. Will we see some greens in there? Romano is in the zone. Improvements coming up, that's good. Let's fight for that 10th position on this one. Hey, Fisher locked in 9th now. Romano right behind. Good job, Romano. I doubt. Oh, okay, Vilaiba is still doing a lap, so we're not gonna be 9 and 10 for long. And I think we have time for one last one here. So I would kind of try to optimize it in a way, because I don't think we can get in. What's the full time here? Let me pause this. I think maybe just barely. Okay, with Romano I will send them out fast, so that they could maybe come in for one last tuning. See how we do here. If we hit good RNG. Oof, perfect. So good. Okay, that was not so great. Okay, this... Okay, I will... wait, if I hit 20 here... That was pretty good. Okay, I think that's good enough. So we'll wait with you. But you we will send out as soon as possible. 14 out of 18, that's good. It's decent. Okay, we take that. Okay. Romano. Go. As you will wait a little bit for better traction. Okay, maybe a little bit traffic there for Fisher. If those guys pit, then it's fine. Yeah. Failed Fisher's time there. Do they still improve? Yeah. Well, I'm not sure if I could get past Schaup anyway. Okay, looks like I will be able to get there to tune, even though I can't improve the time anymore. That's pretty good. Okay, if we hit 6 or higher, we get gold, that's good. And if this hits 8. Ooh. So we did get there in the end. Okay, actually how the hell did that work? We all of a sudden got 3 golds on Romano, who started badly. And we ended up not tuning Fisher's car completely. Maybe we'll get here in the end actually. Yeah. Okay, so both cars gold in the end. So RNG evened out. 10 and 12. Yeah, we're not gonna have time improvements. 10 and 12 is okay for us. Let's see if the race is dry or can we do some tire tactics there or just go with wet ones? Hit up Landigan, thank you. 14 years is a long time. It's been fun. As is this game. So okay, Steiner kind of squeezed in there with incredible results. And I guess us beating Wayland's Love from Boys was kind of our win there. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Wet, dry, wet. Actually, I think it's time for a break here before we do this. Can I... Okay, I can actually leave the game running there. So we'll have this one here, and I will take a break before the race. So the race will be pretty interesting, because looks like it's probably gonna be with like wets, maybe some intermediate in the middle. But track dries out very slowly. Washes rubber away. Yeah, this is gonna be a wet race. Wet race, I think. But yeah, let's continue hanging out on this 14 years Let's Play anniversary, and let's continue motor racing in Golden Lab. So I will see you guys in just a moment.